Well, good morning and welcome to the Morning Report. My name is Willie Lawson. I trust that you are well this glorious Wednesday morning. It is the 25th of October, 2023, in the year of our Lord. I trust that, again, you are doing well. It is fall season in a lot of parts of the country, although it is 83 degrees here, and we're expecting it to be like 87. So this is kind of a Florida fall. The humidity is down. That's how you can tell. It's a Florida fall because the humidity is down. And we are looking forward to a great day. And the sun is shining. There's a little wind. We may even get a little sprinkle today. Not anything that can grow anything, but just enough to pull the oil up off the asphalt and make driving incredibly dangerous. Welcome to Florida. Welcome to this part of the world. In any case, because it's fall, fall is usually in a lot of places around the country flu season. You know, Big Pharma has turned something as wonderful as falling leaves and changing colors and pumpkins and pumpkin spice into a season where they can make a few dollars too. So it's all flu season. So it being flu season, it is flu vaccine or flu shot season. You see how they've done that? But a report shows that only 3% of Americans have received their annual coronavirus shot, despite the Biden administration's insistence that the CDC is now on track to match last year's numbers. Now, what we said, now I don't know if this video survives YouTube or not. If it doesn't survive, if this video doesn't survive YouTube, then we'll put it up on Rumble. It may not. We're trying to get another of our channels monetized, and I don't know if it's going to be possible, frankly, but we're trying. But because of what I'm going to say now, I don't know if this survives, but we said a long time ago that I said anyway, that once this coronavirus gets into the environment, it's pretty much here to stay. You can't eliminate it because viruses don't get wiped out. They get wiped down, but they don't disappear. I'm sorry, I got something on my glasses that makes me feel like I got something in my eye. But in any case, so they don't go, so it doesn't go away. And this is going to be something that people will have to take a shot for to prevent every year, because what do viruses do? What is the thing that they do the best? They mutate. Viruses mutate. So we said that there would be a shot every year to take, just like people take flu shots. Now, what do we know about flu shots? Well, because people get them for free, quote unquote, we have been anesthetized into thinking that they're free, that the pharmaceutical companies are just producing all this vaccine and just giving it to people. Here, be healthy. No, somebody's paying for it. And if the people who actually put the needle in your arm give it to you for free, a couple of things that happened. Either they got it for free because the government has bought it. This is the one payer system. This is the single payer system. The government has gone and bought it from the pharmaceutical companies, and the government now distributes it as they see fit. So the pharmaceutical companies don't have to worry about what it costs because the government will pay for it. Why is college more expensive? Because they get most of their money from the government in loans and blah, blah, blah. So it's not incumbent upon them to control prices because the government will pay whatever the price is. Wouldn't you love to have a business that you wouldn't have to care what you charge your customer? Wouldn't matter because they would pay it anyway. Sounds like like a monopoly, right? Collusion. But in any case, even that being the case, only 3% of people of Americans have received their annual coronavirus shot Now, the idea is that I'm sure most people don't even think or understand that, oh, I'm supposed to take one every year. I took the first one, and then I took the booster and the second one, and then a booster. I've taken four. Am I going to have to take the shot forever? Yes, if has their way, yes. You saw the commercial with Travis Kelce, right? Where he's getting two things done at the same time. He has a Band-Aid here for his flu shot and a Band-Aid here for the blue one for his COVID shot. You've seen that commercial, right? Yes, every year into perpetuity, into the rest of your life. Do you want that? I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do. YouTube, before you bring this video down because of medical misinformation, I am not telling you what to do. Do whatever the heck you want to do, because that's the damn point. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't make a difference to me. Do what you think is right. I don't want to. I'm the person who's never taken a flu shot. Never. I know you're thinking, but Willie, you're getting up there in age. This is how my people talk. You're getting up there in age now. Maybe you should think about your health a little bit now. I live the life as if I knew I was going to live so long, maybe I'd take better care of myself. Um, they say, take care of yourself. You better get them shots. They're trying to help you live. Are they? Are they really? Okay. I've noted about Politico, even the Biden administration's were to match last year's coronavirus shot numbers, it would only equal about 17% of the U.S. population. Only 17% of the U.S. population last year went ahead and got their annuals. So far, 12 million people, or about 3.6% of the population, have gotten the shot in the last 5 weeks since it hit pharmacy shelves. Through reporting lags, it could be a little higher. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Director Mandy Cohen added that more people, about 16 million, have received an annual flu shot as opposed to their coronavirus shot, and most likely is due to being long-term routine. Yes, people who get their flu shots all the time, and they will get their flu shots from their doctor because it's time to get your flu shot. Time to get your flu shot. Pumpkin spice is in the air. You know what's been my routine? Not to get my flu shot. Uh, am I saying that? And am I saying is there something wrong with the flu shot? No, because I don't really think there is. I don't think there's anything wrong with the flu shot. I really don't. I think the flu shot's fine. I really do. I still don't want it. I've never. Yeah, I tell people this. Listen carefully. I've been sick. I have been sick unto death. As a matter of fact, we are getting to the point where we're going to start talking about this a little more as we get closer and closer to December and January. In January, it'll be 10 years since my heart surgery. 10 years. Wow. That blows me away. God is good. But anyway, I tell you all, I've been sick. I've been sick unto death, but I have never had the flu. I don't know. I don't know. I have never had a flu. Never had the flu. The flu where you get bubble guts and you're coughing and sneezing and fever and you're aching. Never. Praise God. Now, I've had other stuff. I've had stuff that was much worse than the flu. I've had pneumonia 3 times in my life that I know about. Never had the flu. So apparently, I got something going on. I don't know. Yeah, I got something going on, and that I've not had the flu. I don't know what it is, and I don't think it's any different than I don't think I'm any different than anybody else. I don't think there's anything, I haven't taken any, no, I haven't had taken any supplements, or I'm not on this great diet. And just think I've been blessed not to have had the flu. Not that, not that I don't have a 7.5 inch scar on my chest, where they had to go in and save my life. So it isn't like I've not been sick. I've been sick. I was very sick. And we'll talk more about that as we get closer and closer to the anniversary. I hate using that term. But there are people who didn't really think that they would have to do this. What, am I going to take both of these every year forever? I think some older people, I do. I think some older people it'll become part of their routine. They'll go to their pharmacist or they'll go to their doctor and they'll say, it's time for your flu shot or your flu shots. And they'll end up taking their regular flu shot or whatever it is, because that changes every year too, depending on the virus and the changing virus, or whatever the prevalent influenza is. That changes every year too. This is why you have to take it every year. And this is what they're saying about the COVID shot. Because let me see here. Let me go ahead and say what they say. The head of the CDC is saying, I'm trying to help them understand two important facts. One is that the virus has changed, and this updated vaccine is mapped to those changes in the virus. And then the other fact is that we're seeing in the data that your protection from earlier vaccines from having COVID early decreases over time. They told you. Some people, the media, actually have, and we can find those clips. Now, if somebody wants to dispute me, I can find those clips. That if you, the way, I think it was the chick from the lesbian chick, they're all lesbian at MSNBC, over at MSNBC, says that it is my fault for not getting the vaccine that the virus exists, because if I take the vaccine, if everybody does, then the virus dies. You kill it. It ends it. But we haven't ended polio. We got the world inoculated against polio. The nation inoculated against polio. I have a star. I have a friend who has polio. She's a woman a middle-aged woman now, but she has polio. How is that possible? And I think she has a star too. I don't know. So this idea of, if everyone takes the shot, then we can end this is a, I don't know, the amount of human hubris is so high that is beyond the reality of life. The head of the CDC would still like to see something higher than the 17% they had last year. My guess is that this year, they won't. Because she says this, a lot of folks are like this. I got the original ones. Aren't we done here? I've had COVID. Aren't I protected? And the answer to those two questions are no, and yeah, kind of. What they're saying is that protection goes away. The having it goes away because the virus changed. Well, the viruses change. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I can't. I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on YouTube. I don't have any products to sell. I don't. But I want you to do something crazy. I want you to think about it. I want you to pray on it. What should we do? What should I do? What should I do for my family? That's what I want you to do. I want you to think about it. I want you to read about it. I want you to pray about it. And then I want you, whatever you do, get it, not get it, whatever you do, please do in faith. That's what I want you to do. That's my only advice. Whatever you do, please, whatever you do. And that's anything. Don't get the surgery, get the surgery, take the shot, don't take the shot. Whatever you do in faith. Do in faith. All right. Here we go. Good God. Help me. Help me. So last time I talked to you, Emmer, I'm sorry, Mike Emmer. No, it's Tom Emmer. It's not Mike Emmer. It's Tom Emmer, isn't it? Yes. Yes, I think that this site got his name wrong. You know, it's funny when you have to, and I've been in that situation when you have to, it's Tom, when you have to produce something every day, all day long. When I worked for Grassfire Nation, and we were writing to the site all day long, literally putting up articles all day long. Breaking news, opinion pieces all day long. But sometimes the proofreaders are not able to keep up. So I'm on Breitbart right now. And the text is this. Representative Mike Johnson, that's correct, Republican from Louisiana, is the latest Republican speaker nominee, winning only hours after Representative Mike Emmer. His name is Tom, not Mike. And I hate, I'm just sort of illuminating how these things happen. Republican from Minnesota won the nomination, later withdrew in the face of deepening opposition. What this Republican conference doesn't get is this. There are a lot of their constituents who are tired of playing nice. I don't know if I'm here by myself, but there are a lot of constituents, Republican and conservative constituents, who are tired of playing nice with people who aren't going to play nice back. And it's really tough, and it's really tough because it's hard to change from what you've always done. Bad habits are bad because they're not only because they're detrimental to you, but they're very, very tough to break. The Republican Party has gotten this thing tossed on it by others, by the media, by Democrats, that somehow we are supposed to play nice. It's like, I was watching a video with Jesse Lee Peterson talking to this girl, and the subject was should a man hit a woman? Now, the girl said, no, a man should never hit a woman. And then he said, why not? Because it's not fair, she says. It's not fair. It's not right. Huh. And he goes, what if she was hitting him? What if she hit him first? He still shouldn't hit her. Well, why? Because women are and she says, women are the smaller, more helpless of the species. And he says to her, well, didn't she know that when she hit him? Jesse Lee Peterson is not advocating for men to smack women. He's not. He's trying to make a point. The point he's making is that a lot of times people, men in this particular instance, are asked to do things by other people who aren't living up to the same standard. It's in the book. I thought I had a copy of it here on the desk. Do I? No, I don't know what I've done with it. I had it just a little bit ago. The I almost said Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. No, but it is the Alinsky book, Rules for Radicals. Is make your enemy live up to their standards. They can no more do that than Christians can live up to Christianity. And this is what the left and what Democrats have done to Republicans. Republicans are desperately trying to live up to some standard, not set by them, but set by their opponents. It would be like if there was a football game and you had, let's choose, this is a team, the Carolina Panthers playing the, I don't know, Kansas City Chiefs. Well, the Carolina Panthers, in order to get a first down, only had to get 5 yards. And because the Carolina Panthers said, "You guys are so much better than we are. You've got that Travis Kelce guy, and you've got that Mahomes guy. You should have to. It should be 15 yards to get a first down, and we should only have to get 5." And if the Chiefs say no, that's not right, then somehow they're the mean ones. They're the ones who won't cooperate. This is the place where Republicans have put themselves. They are so interested in playing nice, they lose all the time. And don't even and simply by disagreeing, they are castigated by media and the left. Simply by saying, "Wait, no, what's not?" Can't do that either. The only way to be bipartisan is just to agree with whatever the left says. That's the only way. Well, we out here are saying, "Listen, folks, no, we're tired of playing nice, and we don't want the nice person to represent us in your conference anymore. Sorry." And of course, the left going crazy, and there are people who are in the Republican Party in the public conference who are like, they're, they're, they're shallow breathing. We don't know what to do. Yes. And this is, and I've said this a lot in the past few days, this is the environment that created the ground for a Trump. The CEO of Grassfire, before the 2016 election, said that an outsider would win the presidency. Now, Steve didn't know if it would be Trump or if it would be Ben Carson or somebody, but an outsider would win because the constituency, that's us out here, are tired of the status quo and the business as usual. And then in 2014 and 16, we started, and again in 2000, not to the same degree, but in 2018, started sending representatives to Congress that more match our wants, needs, and frustrations to Congress. How else do you get an MPG in Congress? Really, seriously? Is she even a serious person? I don't know. But she's willing to represent her constituency. She hasn't forgotten, and at this point hasn't been sucked in by the Washington swamp. So she seems out of pocket. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Marjorie Greene Taylor Greene, whatever her name is. So she seems out of pocket because she, at this point, has decided not to play the same games. So when you do that, you seem out of pocket, don't you? So the Republican conference in the House has to realize that, and it may be very, very difficult. But at this point, the Republican conference, you're not only fighting the Democrats who are in Congress, you're fighting the Republican constituency that's out here. Not the media. Screw the media. Who cares about what they say? They lie most of the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. And while your colleagues on the other side of the aisle, colleagues, please, um, are calling for some sort of moving back to the center, moving back closer to the left, they're not going to vote for you anyway. They're not going to support you anyway. And you have to know that. Make the choice that is best for your constituency because that's why you're there. Now, Mike Johnson, probably a better choice. Now he's saying the same things that I think he thinks he's supposed to say. Like my theme is simply trust and teamwork. Johnson said Monday on his pitch to his colleagues, we have to get back on track, whatever that means. The message resonated with the conference as a reliable conservative earned support across the ideological spectrum. Republicans must now formulate a plan to take Johnson's nomination to the floor. There's no plan. I said this yesterday about Tom Emmer. It's not a plan. The plan is whoever you pick, when you go to the floor, vote for them. Now, if the fight internally is blood and bone, so be it. If the fight internally in your conference is blood and bone, fine. Which means that you have done the best job that you can inside your own conference to come up with the best person that you can find. And that may be bloody and bones will be broken. Yeah. But when you take that out on the field, now you are united. It's all understood. This is not hard. This is not hard for people who are supposed to be adults. It's not. Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's possible? Now, I'm almost, not entirely, agnostic about who they pick. My choice is Byron Donalds. You had a chance to do something special, but apparently you're too weak and too stupid. That's right, I said it. You're too weak and too stupid to do something that makes the most sense. For all the same reasons. You're snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. I mean, defeat from the jaws of victory. I keep saying that wrong. But pick somebody and then vote for them when you get to the House floor. Don't be cowards. Vote for them. Put away you because you're not representing you. I think these people some of them have been in Congress so long, they now think that they are representing themselves, and you're not. And this is what we out here see and are tired of. Represent your constituency. If you represent your constituency, you'll be okay. Promise. My name is Willie Lawson. This has been the Morning Report. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, take care of yourself. We will see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.